more on the jobs report and the Obama administration's take on it with Christina Romer. She's the chair of the White House Council of Economic Advisors, and she joins us now from the White House. And Christina, good to have you with us on this pretty important day.
It's great to be with you.
Okay, so a lot of the economists that we've been talking to already this morning have been saying that with this jobs data, it pushes up the possibility that we're going to see jobs growth even as soon as this month. What is the White House take on this?
You know, of course, today's jobs report was good news. I mean, you can't see the unemployment rate fall 0.2 of a percentage point and not be encouraged. I think our point of view is certainly that we need to be ready for bumps in the road. We do know that these series are volatile, and I've certainly been out here on some worse than expected months and said we don't want to read too much into one number, and on a better than expected month, we also don't want to read too much into one number.
Well, then, Dr. Romer, are you saying that then this could be an anomaly then this time around?
No, I mean, it is part of a trajectory. There's no question that we've been seeing moderating job loss, and this was a particularly big moderation. It certainly we're on the right path, but I think we do need to be aware that these things do move around. We also saw today how big the data revisions can be, right? We now know that the job losses in September and October were each about 80,000 less than we thought they were.
Okay, so bottom line, you're not changing your projections.
I think that you know, we're still very optimistic that we are absolutely on the right path.
Dr. Romer, you know, of course I can't help but see this data in light of the Obama Job Summit that we saw yesterday. And some are saying that, look, given this number, it's going to be a lot more difficult for the president, for the White House, to be able to go to Congress and say, look, you know, we're seeing still a bad economy, job losses, we need another stimulus package. How does this complicate the situation?
Oh, you know, I don't think it complicates it at all. I mean, the first thing to say is the unemployment rate is still 10%. That is obviously an unacceptable number. We absolutely have a terrible jobs problem, as the president talked about yesterday. I also think it really shows the logic of what the president was talking about yesterday, that exactly at a time when firms look like they might be starting to dip their toe back into the hiring market, that's a time when the kind of targeted actions that the president was talking about aimed at spurring private sector job creation, that's when they're likely to have the biggest bang. So it's a very propitious time to be doing those kind of things.
Okay, and before I leave you, are we going to see the 10% rate hover at this point for quite some time in your view?
You know, again, there's a lot of uncertainty about these numbers. I think, you know, again, I just say we're on the right trajectory, but I think at this point we're not going to be changing any projections.
Okay, Christina Romer, thank you for joining me. She's the White House Chief Economic Advisor at the White House there.